Good evening. The screen is clear. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay. It's exact 9 o'clock. Well, let us start now. And those who want to join late, they will get in the review after at the end of the class. As we discussed yesterday, the Arabic letters are 28 or 29. Both answers are correct. 28 if Alif and Hamza are together. 29 if Alif and Hamza counted as two separate letters. Today's lesson, we are going to learn about four letters. Uh, this is in each letter, we are going to learn the name of the letter, the name of the letter, and its articulation point. The sound is coming from which point of the which point in the with us. Please don't write anything. The third point is the letter characteristic, whether it is a heavy sounded letter or light sounded letter. And the fourth point is how to write it, or how to recognize in a word when it is coming as a individual letter or the first letter of the word, or middle of the word like second letter or third letter or fourth letter, or the last letter of the word. These are the four positions. Each letter we are going to learn these four positions, and then we will practice some words to recognize these letters. The letters which we are learning today, we are going to find out or recognize in a small words, so that it will be a practice for all of you. Let us start the first letter. The first letter is a Alif. Alif is the name of the letter. Here, when you see, just a minute, okay. Here, this is the Alif. It's just like numerical 1. Exactly, it is something like in the numerical 1. When you are writing Alif, there is, when you are saying Alif, that means there should not be anything above it, or there should not be anything below it. It's just a single strike, a vertical line. That's all. It's a vertical line, nothing else here. Um, if something is above this Alif, or something is below this one, then it is no more called as a Alif, it is called as a Hamza. You see here it is a vertical line, but we can't, it should not be called as a Alif, it should be called as a Hamza because it has a sign above the Alif. Similarly, if there is something above the Alif, that means it is no more Hamza. Here itself also in the name, if you see on the Alif, there is a small sign. There is something written here. So it means it is not Alif, it is a Hamza. So Alif means it is alone, always alone. For remembering this one, I will say it is a triple A. Triple A means Alif, always alone. This is something which it will help you to remember. First A, Alif. Second, always alone. Triple A. This is a to remember easily. Alif, always alone. Always alone means it will not have any sign above it. It will not have any sign below it. It does not have. So this is the recognition of the Alif. Second important thing regarding the Alif, this cannot be the first letter of a word. Always first letter is Hamza. If it is the word is started, the first letter of, if the first letter is, if you see a Alif on the first letter, um, it has two different things. I will come to that point after a while. If it appears as a first letter in a word, that means it is a Hamza, whether it has a sign above it or nothing above it or nothing below it. Because some printers, they don't put the signs. In the common language, in the newspaper, in magazines also, they don't put the signs. But academic literatures, all these things, if you find clearly, there will be a sign on the alif if it is a first letter of the word. So let us remember as alif always alone. That means nothing above, no sign above it, no sign below it. It has three occasions it comes as a alif. The first occasion is it is as a it's to make a word as a prolongation. It become the part of the long vowel. This is the first case. The second case is it comes as the at the end of the word to make it as a plural, one of the indication of the plurals in grammar, in the grammar. So these are the two occasions. The third occasion is to make a word dual. This also, here also it is coming as a one of the long vowel of the last letter. So in these three occasions, it has no direct um, sound by itself. When it is coming as a part of the long vowel, it follows the sound of the vowel. Like for example, mm, it has a um, it is coming as a part of the vowel, then like this one. So here the letter is you see the letter, but the pronunciation follows the the pronunciation follows the vowel preceding to that one. So similarly, if it is coming as a last letter on the last letter of the word, to make it as a last letter of the verb, to make it as a plural, there also it has no pronunciation, but it appears in the text. So basically alif is not having the pronunciation. Hamza is having the pronunciation. Hamza is having the articulation point. The hamza is coming from the bottom of the throat. um, Here alif always alone. Opposite to this one, hamza. Opposite to this one, hamza never be alone. This is a just opposite to the alif always alone. Hamza never be alone. It never it comes alone. Hamza never be alone. And it will be having some sign above the vertical line or below the vertical line. Sometimes it will be having two signs above the vertical line, or sometimes it is having two signs below the vertical line. So this is quite opposite to each other. Alif always alone. Hamza never be alone. Hamza never. अलिफ हमेशा खाली रहता है, हमजा कभी भी खाली नहीं रहता है. Never. This is the one of the tip you have to remember. Now, regarding the Hamza sound, we will take together Hamza also here some part, and we will take later the remaining part because it's coming as a letter here. So let me remove this one. Yeah. Uh, Hamza, the articulation point is it is coming from the bottom of the throat. The first letter coming out from the here. The sound is coming from here. It is exactly like English letter A. America A. Apple A. This is coming from the bottom of the throat. The characteristic of this letter is it is a 100% light letter. It's not heavy sounded letter. When you say a, that is a in Telugu, a, the first letter a. In English alphabets, the first letter a. Like in Hindi also, the first letter a. So all these places, it is a light letter. It's not a heavy letter. So in case of writing, um, let me take it. The second slide. Yeah. Here it is. I have four shapes, four different shapes. As a individual is the first shape. It is a vertical line. It has nothing um, just a vertical line. As a first letter of the word, there is a vertical line, there is a gap, there is a, here I put a like a underscore or something. It means there is a continuation of the other letters. For example, if you take here, let me write, here is a alif. Mm, okay, because of this. Okay. Here is a alif. When you see alif, um, it's a straight line as an individual. If I am taking it alif as a first letter of the word, any other letters are there. So if you see here, all these letters are joined together, but the alif is not joined with the first letter of second letter, its following letter. That means alif never allows the following letter to join with it. If it is joined, then it is not alif, this is something else, the another letter. If it is joined like this, it is not alif. The gap must be maintained here, then only it is a alif. So here I'm taking different letters, random letters. So alif never joins the following letter. This is a basic rule of the alif, basic characteristic of the alif. It never joins the following letter. Yeah, it is, so I put it as a underline. So that means alif have the following letters, but it never joins it. There must be a gap between the alif and the following letter. This is regarding the first position of the alif in a word. If it is coming as a middle position, that means it may be a second letter, third letter, or before it maybe one or two letters are there. After that, maybe one or two letters are there. That means alif is the middle letter of a word, in between letter of a word. So in that case, if you see here, alif is there. Alif is here. Before this, there are some letters. Then, yeah, there are some letters. Then alif. Then there are some letters. Here, if you see, uh, just a minute. Someone missing the link, I think. Hello. Here, if you see here, uh, the alif is coming as the letter in between. That means before alif, there are some letters. After that, there is a gap. Then there is another set of letters. Here also, if you see carefully, alif does not allow the following letter to join. It means we have to note down here two important points. Even as a first letter or as a letter in between, maybe it is a second letter, third letter, fourth letter, in between letter. It's not the first letter, it's not the last letter, but in between. In both cases, alif does not allow the following letter to join it. This is the important point to note here. Yeah, as a first letter, it never allows. Even as a in between letter also, it never allows the following letter to join it. This is the first important point to note down. The last position is it when it comes as the last letter of the word. So here it is, before alif there are some words, some letters, and it is ended with the last letter. That means if you see here, I will take the example again. Uh, Before this one, we have some letters. The last letter is alif. If you see, this is the first letter, this is the second letter, this is the third letter. Three letters are there. All three letters are connected together, but the last letter is just a standing line. I'm sorry, here I forget to give you the example. Here, if you take some letters, then let me take some letters first, then alif, then I take some more letters. You see here, this one is joined. It means it is not alif. Here there is a gap. It means this is the alif. So alif as a first letter, as a middle letter, in between letter. It never allows the following letter to join it, but it happily joins the letter before it, preceding to it. It has no objection. It joins easily. It has no objection here. It has no objection here. But as a the following letter, it never allows. This is regarding the alif. If you have any question, please let me know regarding this one letter. The name of the letter we can write in English very clearly, the exact same spelling. If you pronounce it alif, that is enough. By mistake, some people may say like alif. This is wrong. Alif, this is correct. There is no prolongation here. By mistake, they say, by mistake, alif, it is wrong. Alif, it is correct. There is no prolongation. You have to say quickly, alif. Any questions regarding the alif?
So one thing, this alif, as you mentioned, it will not join, but it if it comes middle or something, the before letter it will be joined with alif. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You are exactly what you got the exact point. Alif never joins the following letter, but it joins the preceding letter.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Here you see it looks like alif, vertical line. Here also it is a vertical line. The difference between these two, if you see this one is a straight line, vertical line, but here it joins with the following letter. It means it's not alif. Here it is also vertical line, but there is a gap. It did not allow the following letter to join here, but it is joining the preceding letter. Preceding letter joining is no issue, but the letter following this one should not join the alif. Then only it is called alif. If it is joined, it is not alif. It is some other letter.
Okay. Okay.
Can we call it as Hamza?
No. Hamza also
No?
never joins the following letter.
Okay.
Alif and Hamza has a similar characteristic. It is a different letter which comes in after few weeks.
Okay. But we should
Karimul
remember
bhai,
only
one
that
second.
Hamza will always be having some extra character above it, right?
Yeah, above it or below it.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
also Hamza will be the first letter of the word, even if it is not having any sign.
So can we write an Hamza like this? What you have written Alif? Can we write Hamza also like that?
Okay.
Meaning the one which you gave here, the above example. In place of Alif, can we write as Hamza?
This is a Hamza.
Yeah. Okay. So same behavior, but the thing is only the letter
It will be having
differentiation.
some sign on it.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, this
Thank
is
you.
one kind of Hamza. Hamza has different shapes. I will come to you.
Okay.
This one
Okay.
is also
Karimul bhai,
this one is also having sign above it. This is also called Hamza. Yes, brother.
Okay.
Karimul bhai, for the letter alif, we have seen the four formations, right?
Four positions.
Letter as an
Four shapes
individual,
in
four positions.
yeah.
Yes. So in all these four shapes, we pronounce it as alif only, or pronunciation also will change based on the position of alif.
Position of the
The
alif,
letter.
like alif
Hmm.
can come in between or alif can come in the last. but Hamza only
Okay.
comes as a alone or first letter of the word.
No, no, Hamza, I'm not going there because we will learn that. But for this alif alone, like in the four formations, you prescribed the alif,
We
right?
call it as a
In
alif.
all the
Yeah. Hmm.
alif only. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's the question. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, sir. Very much.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, any more questions regarding alif? Okay. Let's move to the second letter. Second, second letter, third letter, and fourth letter. All these three, the similar shape. The shape is like a small plate. You see, this is a shape of a plate. Here it is a shape of the plate. Here it is a shape of the plate. These three letters are identical of having the similar shape like a plate. The difference is number of dots below or above it. Here the first this letter is called ba. Here you can see. English we can write it very easily. B-A, ba. In Telugu, papa, babalo, ba. This ba is exact the same name of the letter here. We can say it 100% same sound. Ba. It is ba. The second letter is ta. This one I did not write ta here because in English, when we write this letter, I have I have to take T. T A. If I write T A, it is ta. Tatal. It means ta. It is not ta. It is ta. So ta exact letter I don't have in English, but in Telugu I have exact letter. Here I have the
THA,
exact letter.
DHA, yeah.
THA,
THA is tha.
tha. Okay.
Tha is not the ta. Ta is a light sound. Tha is little bit having ha inside along with the ta. It is coming
Okay.
tha.
Okay.
We cannot say ta. If I write THA, the person who reads English and he will say tha, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Correct. Correct.
Oh. But nearby that sound, some people take it as in a transliteration TH. Yes, we are learning trying to learn the exact sound. In English, I cannot write TA or THA. What it is required, it is very simple, very easy to practice. Ta. In Telugu, if some of you has Telugu knowledge, the ta letter is ta ta. Ta ta, that means ta is correct pronunciation. Yes, brother Hamza, please ask your question. Hamza, you raise your hand. You can ask the question. Okay, maybe by mistake. Here, ta means it is very light sound, very easily can pronounce. There is no difficulty in this one. In Telugu, I have the letter, but in English, I don't have the letter. Here, if you see the articulation point, ba is the letter coming out from the lips. For example, if someone lost one lip, he cannot say ba. It's not possible for him to say to pronounce the letter ba because both lips must join together. Then you have to take out the sound while separating the lips. First, you have to join the lips. Ba, ba, ba. Without joining this one, it's not at all possible to pronounce the letter ba. So the lips, this is the letter from the lips, one of the letters of the lips, huruf al-shafawi. Shafawi means, shafat means in Telugu, in Urdu also, lips called as a shafat. The letters coming from the shafat is shafawi letter, huruf al-shafawi, the letters coming out from the lips. These are letters coming from the throat. These are the letters coming from the tongue. So these are the three major groups. This letter belongs to the letter coming from the lips. The second letter ta If you see carefully, this is the ta. It is coming from the tip of the tongue, should join backside of the uh, front teeth, top teeth of top teeth, not bottom one, the top one. Here, if you see the tip of the tongue joined here, this point. Here you can see there is a flesh. It is there. In Telugu, it is called chiguru. పై పంటి వెనక భాగాన చిగురు దగ్గర తగలాలి నాలుక వెళ్ళి. The tip of the tongue must touch to the back side of this teeth where this flesh is there. So from this point it has to be pronounced, but it is a light letter. Ta. It is ta. It is not thaw. Thaw is different. It is also coming from the same point. We will learn after, I think, next few weeks. Ta is the correct pronunciation. Ta is coming from, just you have to touch here, then release the sound. The best way is first you have to practice touching the tongue backside of these teeth without pronouncing it. First you make sure whether it is touching there or not, then you try to pronounce it or make the sound. Ta. First you have to take the teeth and keep backside of this front top teeth, this point. Then you have to concentrate on that point and take out the sound. Ta. Ta. It is ba. Ta. Ba. Ta. Ba. Ta. These are the two letters. The characteristic of this ta is light sound. It is not heavy sound. Ba also light sound. Almost 20 letters are light sound letters. Only 7 letters are heavy. One letter changes with the vowel on the top or bottom. So out of 28, 20 letters are light sound letters. So ba, ta, both are the light sound. This one is little bit typical. Here I cannot say whether I cannot write it in Telugu as well as in the English. Here some people they take it as a some people in transliteration they put it as a th. Some people they put it as a th. Here they put it in Telugu they put it as a sa, but both are incorrect. Both not equal to the sound of sa. Sa. Sa is coming the sound again from the tip of the tongue. If you see here, the tip of the tongue is touching to the bottom of the teeth, uh, front teeth. Here it is. Just you have to take out the teeth completely outside. Then touch the teeth on it. Put the teeth on it. Then start pronouncing and take back your tongue backside. Sa, salasa, salasa, sa. It is little bit difficult. It need practice. Even you say nearby, that will be acceptable at this age, because the children can pronounce perfectly, and we need more practice to reach to that level. It is in between th and s, in between these two letters. It is not tha, it is not tha, it is sa, salasa, sa, 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 samir, sa, salasa. This is also a light sound letter. It is not heavy. And up to this point, ba, ta, sa. The identification of the letter, the face value of this each letter is one dot below it. Here two dots above it. Here three dots above it. I will give you one tip here. Vertical letter is alif. All these three are horizontal letters. Even though there is no boundary, the pitwall here and here, only just if there is a horizontal line, and below horizontal line there is a dot, that means it is a ba. There is horizontal line, above it there are two dots, that means it is a ta. Horizontal line, above that there are three dots, that is a sa. It's not required to have this this closing, the starting curves and ending curves. It's not necessary, but as an individual, if it is written, that's okay. But the phase value is single dot below it, two dots above it, three dots above it. This is the phase value. Now let us see the how it appears in the writing. Here, while writing, you have to take the start from the right to left. This is the bottom rule. The rule of thumb is you have to take in Arabic language from right to left. So now I start from here. Just drop a straight line or little bit curved line, then take it horizontal, then lift it up. This is the way it has to be taken. This is a straight here. You are touching the line, then take it, then lift it up. This is below it. This is a dot. This is a individual letter when it comes as a individual letter. When it is as the first letter of the word, just have to cut it here. Just cut it. That means you are taking this part as it is, taking this one, then you have to put the dot here. That's all. So the second half, the second part of the letter is disappeared. Here it joins the following letter, but here its starting point is the same. It started the same way as the first part is same. The dot also here, instead of coming middle of the letter, when it is coming the first letter or the middle of the letter, the dot must be near to this vertical line here, near to this one. So here it is started and dot is here. This is enough for recognizing as a letter ba. Now it is joining with the other letters. If it is coming as the second letter, third letter, or in between, not the first letter, not the last letter, here there are some letters here. Then I have to take ba, then there is a dot. Then it continues with the other letters. The other letters are here. So before some letters are there, after some letters are there, the ba is the between letter. Maybe it is a second, third, or fourth, whatever. So it is exactly same as the first letter, taking the one vertical line little bit down, then put the dot here. That is enough as it is exactly as the letter ba. If it is coming as the last letter, if you carefully observe the shape of this last letter, it is identically equal to the letter as a individual. There is no change. It is complete shape. It is also having the complete shape. The dot is middle. Here the dot is middle. That means when ba, ta, sa, all these three are exactly same, following the same writing rules, and first letter and the last letter are identical, and the first letter of the word, individual letter, and the last letter is identical. The first letter of the word and middle place of the word, both are identical. The same thing here, if you see, we start from here, take it, and it is going up. And in between, you have middle of the letter, you have to take the two dots. It is above the line. Here, ba also shape is above the line. Only dot comes below the line. Here, two dots coming above the line. Letter also above the line. And in the last position, exactly the same as the individual letter, it joins the letter preceding to this one. As a first letter, as a middle letter, it's taking only the first part of the letter. This is the first part of the letter. The two dots, instead of putting the middle, it is coming near to this vertical small line. So vertical small curve. So here above this one, two dots. Here above this one, two dots. The rest is same. The similarly sa also it is coming the it is having the same style. It is having the same style. uh, Individual letter and the last letter exactly same. The first letter of the word and the middle of the word both are same. So these three letters are similar in writing. The difference is the dot below it is ba, above two dots is ta, above three dots is tha. These are the three things. So in the writing practice, if you see here, let me try some letters. Hmm. Here is the individual letter. When I have to join, when the ba is the first letter of the word, it means it has some letters following to this one. I am taking random letters. You see here, ba is having the dot below it. Here, it is not similar. It is joining the letter following to the letter ba. It means this first part is remain as it is, then dot also remain as it is. The second part is disconnected and the following letter joined there. If it is coming as the middle of the letter, it means it has some letters. Let me take different letters. Okay. Now I am taking the ba. Then I will take some other letters. Okay. You see how to identify. Here also there is a dot. Here also there is a dot. But what's the difference? I will make it little bit clear for you to recognize. Okay. Okay. Can anybody tell what's the difference between these two?
The first one,
The
if you
line.
see straight line, the first
Here.
eight is yes. What you are showing is bar with a straight a strike, whereas the second one is the bend.
Yes. This there is a slide line is here. It's not a vertical line. Both has a dot below it. It has a dot below it. It has a dot below it. But here it is the vertical line, vertical small line. But here it is a curve, right? So what we required, the single dot below it is not enough. We have to careful. We have to see the make sure that there is vertical line on it, not a some other shape. Is it clear?
Yes, yes, clear.
Okay. Now let us see the other letter. The last position of the bar. We have some letters and then okay. Mm, let me take some letters. Then I will take ba as the last letter. In these three, can you identify easily ba? Is there any issue, any difficulty? Here it is a ba with the complete shape and below that there is a dot. Here the first letter of the word, it is having the dot below it and a curve, vertical curve, like vertical small line. Here it is boundary line. Here it is a middle of the letter. How it comes? It is also a small vertical line. Below that there is a dot. If it is not a small vertical line, or here also if it is not a small vertical line, then it is not ba. It is a different letter. Let me show you that one, that example also here. If it is not ba, it is okay. Kaf, mim, nun. You see, it is also having the one dot below it. One dot below it, but this is having a curve. But here it is a small vertical line. This is ba. It is not ba. Here it is a ba. It is not ba. The last letter ba, it is, you can easily recognize it. Any doubt in this letter to in recognition?
No, it's clear.
Okay.
Always the first
Yeah, it's
single
clear.
letter, how it will be, the last letter also the same.
Yeah, individual letter and last letter, it is almost exact same. Say, not almost, it is exact same.
Yeah, yeah, got
Yeah,
it.
first letter of the word and middle of the word, if it coming in the first position or middle of the position, then the shape is same.
Okay, okay, got it.
Okay. Let us see for second letter, third letter, ta. This is the individual letter. Then when we take it in the as a first letter, let me forget here. Yeah, this is the first letter. The first letter is having a small strike, and then similar like ba. Then if it is coming as a in between letter, okay. Here it is the middle of the word. If it is coming as a last letter of the word, this is the last letter of the word. If you see here, it's following the same rule of ba. Small vertical line, here also small vertical line. To give you more clear here, the other letter may come, okay, not, okay. Here if you see, here it is also having two dots. Here it is having two dots, right? But both are different. It's not ta, it is a different letter. For to make it ta, that means it must be a small vertical line. If it is having a circle, small circle, then it is not ta, it is a different letter. Okay, the same, similar like the ba. Only the vertical line and below dot is ba. Here only vertical line above the two dots is the ta. If it is not two dots, if it is not vertical line, then it is not ta, it is a different letter. Clear? Okay. The last letter here is sa. It is also similar. Let us take it. Okay, this is the individual shape. As a first letter, it is first letter. As a between, in between, this is the in between letter. Then as a last, I will take you one more letter here similar to this one, which confuses. Uh, Here, the second, and then, okay. What is the difference here? The difference here is, okay. Here it is having three dots just above the vertical line. Here it is having a shape of uh, three curves here, not a single vertical line. It is having three curves. Uh, you see, this is the first curve, this is the second one, this is the third one. Three small vertical lines are there, on that three dots are there. What we required is only one small vertical line, not three. So here it is a sa, it is a different letter. It's not the same letter. Is it okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, in case of keyboard, here, if you see, first thing is you have to select the Arabic keyboard by pressing Alt and Shift. If you have the, if you enable Arabic keyboard in your PC or system or mobile, it will, you can get it. The first letter Alif is the H. It has a Hamza also. Shift with H is a Hamza. Shift Y also Hamza. These two are Hamza. I will take more about Hamza later on. But for Alif, the shift and H is the Alif. Here the letter Ba, here F is the letter Ba. J is the letter Ta. E is the letter Sa. These are the four letters which we studied today. H is the letter alif. Ba is the letter, F is the letter ba. J is the letter ta. Then E is the letter sa. These are the four letters. So if someone want to practice, they can. But today's class I took little bit lengthy here. So I need a few minutes to practice from yourself. Now I will say the name of the letter. You have to repeat with me as a reading practice. Then you can do individual at your own time, inshallah. Alif,
Alif,
ba,
Alif,
Alif, ba,
ba,
ta,
tha,
tha,
ta,
sa.
tha,
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 ta,
Yeah.
tha,
Alif,
alif,
Can we place like TSAA for sa?
it
TSAA,
can be,
sa.
it can be. The sound is a little bit, as I said, um, we can try for nearest sound with transliteration, but not exact. Okay.
Sa. Okay.
Alif,
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 ba,
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 ta,
tha,
tha,
ta,
sa.
tha.
sa,
Sa.
Alif,
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 ba,
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 ta,
ta,
tha,
ta,
sa.
sa.
tha,
Alif,
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 ba,
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 ta,
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 ba,
sa.
tha.
tha,
sa,
Alif,
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 ba,
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 ta,
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 sa.
sa,
tha.
Okay. Someone can volunteer. Raise your hand and read. Yes,
alif,
please. Hamza.
ta, ta, sa,
Very good. Rupesh.
Alif, ba, ta, ta.
Very good. Anand.
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
Hmm. Here you have to be careful. Don't prolong it. Just quickly. Alif.
Alif. Okay, okay.
Thank you. Kiran. Okay. Aziz. Shahid.
Yeah, alif, ba, ta, tha.
Very good. Riaz. Mazhar.
alif, ba, ta, ta, sa,
Very good. Um, Shakil. Srinivas. Srinivas Rao.
Yeah, alif, ba, tha, tha.
Very good. Suman.
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
Very good. Nawaz.
Assalamualaikum साहब
Alaikum Assalam.
अलीफ बा ता सा
Very good. Wasimuddin.
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
Uh, Here you have to be careful. Don't prolong it. Just quickly. Alif.
alif,
Yeah. Yaqub.
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
Very good. Musab. Abdul Hamid.
Assalamualaikum
Alaikum Assalam.
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
Can someone find out what's the mistake he did?
A
Oh,
prolonged the alif. Yeah.
Yes. That should
okay.
not be there. Can
Okay,
you
okay,
read,
sir.
please? Again?
Alif,
No, no.
ba,
Not Alif.
Alif, alif,
Yeah.
alif,
Yeah, that's right.
ba, ta, sa.
Very good. Anurag. Okay. Harish Kumar.
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
Very good. Excellent. Farooq. Azmat.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
Very good. Harish Kumar.
It's done. Again, Harish Kumar.
Okay,
Alif,
okay.
ba,
Sorry.
ta, sa.
Okay.
But
Karthik.
you pronounced Hamza. A name will be there with that. I heard like one you are calling one person Hamza.
No, the name of the person is Hamza.
Yeah, correct. But name will be there, Hamza, like because the
Yeah,
letter is there, right?
The
it
people
will.
names, yes, Hamza is also
Okay.
there is a name Hamza, but it's not
Okay.
alphabet name. It is
Ah,
meaning something else.
okay.
Yeah. Brother Karthik,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
very good. Irfan,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
excellent. Then Rajesh,
Alif, ba, tha, stha.
not tha, it is a tha. It is in between th and yes. It have to be carefully take out. Tha is different. Like sa is different. It is a tha. Alif, ba, ta, tha.
Tha,
Thalatha. Mm.
tha. Okay.
Okay. Praveen, Prashant,
Alif, ba, ta, sta.
excellent. What else? Rambabu,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
uh, Neeraj,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
a little bit light. Tha.
Sa.
Very good. Asif,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
excellent. Naresh, okay. Venkatesh,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
Salim,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
okay. Srikant,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
very good. Sai Kishore,
Alif, tha, sorry, ba, tha, sa.
very good. Vidya,
Alif, ba, ta, sa.
very good. Vikhar, okay. With this, it is clear for all of you the four letters Alif, Ba, Ta, Sa, and I posted the this page in the WhatsApp group also. So, if possible, save it in your mobile or print out and keep the print in your in your pocket. So, whenever you have some remember Arabic class, just take out it and try to read these letters as homework for the next week. So these are the four letters which we completed, and to the extent we try to make it in the recognizing in the words also. So if the time has 5 minutes more, so I will take you to recognize this one in the actual text. If you have any question, please ask. If you don't have, then I will take you to the another.
Karimullah,
Yes,
just one
please.
second. Just 1 second, Karimullah. All the participants, please be here. Nobody, please don't leave because we have few instructions after Karimullah completes whatever rest of 5-10 minutes. After that, we have few instructions. Please stay with us for 5-10 more minutes. Okay.
I think we have to honor the time. I will stop it. You can continue it, Sadiq bhai. Okay, we'll close the session at 10, so you can continue.
See, the first thing is, first of all, when the 9 o'clock, only 29 or 30 people joined. Okay. As Karimullah Bhai has very clearly mentioned last time, please join at on time. So last time strength was 85, today only 51. 55 joined, I think just four people left. Okay, so no problem. At least these 50 people are joined second time. That means we are considering these 50 people as serious learners. Okay, and we expect next class also these 50 people to join at on time, 9 o'clock. As you have seen, we started the class exactly. We will be finishing the class also exactly. So you need to, when you want to learn something, you need to adjust the timings according to this one. Okay, this is the first one. Now, coming to second one is like we need a few volunteers out of from you. Okay, to just to assist us to control, this, the discipline, as well as some sort of motivation to others and remembering others. We need a few volunteers. Can we let us know? Can anybody tell us who can volunteer? Anybody voluntarily say that? I mean,
I did not understand voluntary exactly for what. If I get it clear message, maybe I can help out.
Yeah. I'm elaborating that. Okay.
Sure.
Well, volunteering is what we'll be doing is two things. We'll be making now 50 people are there, right? We'll be making might be 5 or 6 people one group. Okay, so that you should be able to those 6 people, one person should be able to coordinate with those 5 people and ask them to join on time. Okay, that's it. Nothing more than that. And those 5 people, we will not be able to talk to these 50 people. It is very difficult because we are only here 2 or 3 or 4 people who cannot monitor all the things. This is first one. So just before the class, might be 2 hours before, 1 hour before, or you can note down your group's numbers, 4 or 5 people. Okay, just remind them
So
to join. This
sorry
is
to
first.
interrupt you. So these groups will be created by you.
Yeah, we can make here itself. Okay, now 50 people are there. If you can allow another 5-10 minutes, we can make